Talofa, my name is Lance Ferpuliai, aka Lucky Lance, and I am an MC, vocalist.
And my name is Christoph Alchuento. I'm an artist, producer, and a DJ.
And this is our Ka Mua Ka Muri.
My creative style is ever evolving. It's basically me just pursuing what my highest excitement is musically, and then trying to find some kind of cross between my production and DJing. Just trying to express my production side through DJing as well, and then vice versa. Yeah.
My style is only what it seems like at the time, but from what I've heard, it can be like, a feel-good style, because I think half the reason, or one of the main reasons why we got involved was because we kind of saw the mainstream radio taking a certain turn, from the golden 90s, if you will, because I was born in 87, so, by the time I was at high school, it was like beginning to be Flow Rider, so I think that had a heavy influence on our style, because we wanted something more relatable for the, it always seems to relate to the next generation, I think.
Yeah, it's a blessing and an honor if you're asking me. A lot of people say it, never seem happy, chucking round big words but Chico seen. Just relax, it's all sand dunes and open sea. Fine-tune the new year, never knew this was here. Found it as an adult catching bait fish. Wrestle with the city boys who never wanna leave. Retreat 80 on its last leg, still sleep like a cat though. Third of my main from all the laps, no dive, strictly manu only. Like I'm young again, climb different, still young at heart. Doo-doo eye vision, find if I'm true to myself. Ancient eye wisdom. And I just work with lines, listen, this is either for you or not yet. Life gets better with each breath, that's water under the bridge. This is how we think now, believe whatever you wish. Covered into something regal, only get the one. Celebrate like you know you should, kiss your mom if you still can. Life can be harsh, but you can one up it if you don't know how to regulate the tongue. This is mind over matter chat, don't break for no one. Cause we don't stop when we're tired, we stop when we're done. And when it's done, we're happy when it's done. Isn't that right, Christoph? Yeah. What up, Auckland Library? It's good to be back.
My first influences as an artist would definitely be finding out about producers on albums, like To Be Specific, Savage Thoughts, like Ermin, Salmon's Part 2. It was all Submariner.
Locally, I was a fan first, so when I was enjoying the likes of Schaefer, Phil Style, King Kapisi, I was just, enjoying the music, and it wasn't until later on down the track that I, through freestyling and stuff, saw it as even an option, but then so obviously you have to revert back to those three in particular, definitely some of the first that I think of. But by the time I was in high school, it was looking at the Decepticons album, and that Scribe was taking off, so, it was like another wave of, hey, this is definitely possible. And so I think that those local inspirations had an effect on me and my decision as a career and path in the arts.
Quite the adventure, kinda glad I get to lay the mad out. Shavasana into the center before the cold ones. It wasn't always wholesome, used to tape it under the drawers, jump when the phone rang. That's too much sauce. Now I gotta leave her on scene and hit record. Sorry G, can't link, I'm not an ox. I'm just laying out in the bush where wind talks, eating fruit from the elderly and charcoal s'mores. While we all cram in the city, highlighting floors. They just up here free, don't even lock their doors. Perfect view of the harbour too, no eyesores. Hey, these developers, they need to chill. Knocking down our natives for a bigger bill. You can feel the future paying for what we buying now. I don't help as much as I could, at least I'm trying now. It's never too late, folks. You got time and a great hearse. Or you just let the waves know that's too high when they start rising over main roads. Hey, hey, hey.
I never live like people do. They make a new style come run you. I never live like people do.
You call 111. Yeah, I see 444. Need that focus. She can't slow but she want more. You call 111. I see 444. Yeah, need that focus. She can't slow but she want more. Yeah. Sitting in my own bay, leaning on some driftwood, watching oyster catchers play, thinking how good. I should probably sort the new range, announce the shop has been restocked and get some bills paid. Hey, maybe after the next swim. It's all good, stripes just in. Don't just slave away to go back. This is how life should be, but you know that. I adapt rather easily. It's almost like I'm meant for the sea. Like my ancestors knew the ropes. To tie sailing over open ocean. How to focus on that invoice now. Enjoying all the pink as the sun goes down. This is nice, watch the moon pop brown. A good pace, I could get used to days like now. Hey, hey, hey.
I never live like people do.
Yeah.
They make a new style come run you. I never live like people do.
You call 111. Yeah, I see 444. Need that focus. She can't slow, but she want more. You call 111. I see 444. Yeah, need that focus. She can't slow, but she want more. Yeah.
Oh, what does Tamaki sound like to me? To me, that's sounds like a lot. A lot's going on because it's, one of the most diverse cities in the world, from what I understand, and that has a vibration in itself. So, but then when I zoom into like my little pocket or whatever, like to me that sounds like the inner city. It's the hip hop that was there for me as a kid growing up, and that's why I feel almost a bit of a responsibility to kind of keep that sound and what I know of the inner city beat. What's, especially the way the development's going, and that's mentioned in the album and stuff. Youth Town is gone now, and Youth Town was a big part, especially for me, to do with hip hop. It had the break dancing and everything and basketball, and so I'm noticing that we are losing parts, especially now with the, cuts or whatever, proposed cuts to the arts budget. It's a responsibility for me as an artist to make sure, I do my part for the culture that was there for me.
This one's called Always Sunny in Omapere. Shout out to the Hokianga. Shout out to Bernie one time. Yeah. You're either doing it your own way or you a slave to it. Can't be tamed by the game. Our music means more to us than that. Couldn't rap with this much passion and stand for nothing. When the fire keeps burning me onto something. These guys all sound the same, it's unlucky. Anybody got any other ideas? Something new? Who else gonna come and get their power back? Out here living like me and Pat. Not everybody's gonna understand.
You just have to. Don't you worry.
Yeah, and that's cool if the cat fits, wear it. Catfish, share it. Earn that place on the team. Good merit. You just gotta find the signs and then stare it. Right. No fearing what cards, drawn guards, arsenal like Patia for. Heart calls higher to the stars when the lines form. By fall, back into the time warp. Sign off, quiet in the mind, that's what I thought. Who got stuck into the rat race? I don't compete, I go my own pace. Tap, tapping into first place. Hey, hey. Who got stuck into the rat race? I don't compete, I go my own pace. Tap, tap, tapping into first place. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Damn, hey, hey, in the library again. Get it out of here. Tell the hey hey, outside this may take longer than expected, but it's okay, respect it. Gotta love her lessons, time is of the essence, unless you're in the forest with the best intentions. Message, karma online one, you won. Guess it's back to the beach then. Worry about the problems when we see them. Meaning, whatever you want it to mean. Good weekend, even better week win. It's not you who got stuck into the rat race. I don't compete, I go my own pace. Tap, tap, tapping into first place. Hey, hey. Who got stuck into the rat race? I don't compete, I go my own pace. Tap, tap, tapping into first place. Christoph Altrointer on the beats. You know the deal. Shout out to the YGB. Shout out to the Auckland City Libraries. Kamua Kamudi. Sure. Everybody. Don't skip that ad. Is that done?